Typical Japanese family, I'll call the Satos. That's a Japanese husband, Japanese wife, and 1.4 Japanese children. I know it's hard to visualize, but I think one child and a pregnant woman who just finished her first trimester. So compare this with the Femi Smiles family. So I've got my wife, she's Japanese, myself, not Japanese, and got us 2 children. Puts us slightly above average. And we also have a cat, kind of normal, right? It's not the rarest thing in the world to actually move in with your in-laws or have your in-laws move in with you. So you have like 3 generations in the same house. Would you do that?
Nope.
So our kids have Japanese first names and our family name. Most Japanese kids obviously have Japanese names and no middle names. But my kids have middle names, but they are not included on their passports because that would be a nightmare. And trust me, my extra middle names cause extra work for the people at the city office. They're all happy when I get there because that means more work and more money. Traditionally, women handle the finance because back in the day, men worked and women stayed at home. Then they could manage the finances. You just sign off your paycheck to your wife and get some pocket money. And we kind of did that for a little while, but I didn't like the pocket money I was getting. Men typically work really late. Like a lot of Japanese companies, you have overtime. And I've heard that, you know, a lot of men or husbands don't really get to see their children before they sleep. But that's not the way it is with us. The way my schedule is, I can take my kids to school and pick my kids up from school and love to spend time with my kid. If you are involved as a father, that you're called a ikumen, it shouldn't be a thing, right? It should just be normal. So in terms of household chores and all that stuff, not that she's been married before, have you? But yeah, my wife says that a lot of men actually don't help out with it. So maybe she's heard from other people that she knows. I'm not saying that no Japanese men help with the housework, but I'm saying it's common for them not to. So I've heard from my wife. Because our head chef is Japanese, we mainly eat Japanese food. And one thing that my kids and my wife eat is natto. And if you don't know about natto, it's fermented soybeans. It's kind of like the Marmite of Japan. Some people love it, some people hate it. I do not like it. Typical thing, shoes off in the house. I can't believe that I used to go into the house with shoes on, bringing all that dirt from outside, having a bath every night after a shower, like getting into the tub and so. But yeah, I also shower in the mornings as well because sweat and body odor is a thing. One big difference I've heard is sleeping. Now, I know many people, and I say in the West, many people in the UK and probably in America, maybe where you're from, they usually have the child or baby have their own room. But in Japan, it's not uncommon to actually sleep in the same room as your children for a while. So we actually, all 4 of us, sleep in the same room. Yes, my son who's 6, my daughter's 3, and me and my wife. So sleeping with the kids is not really a problem, but there is one problem. Apart from that, no problems. Generally, when I'm in the house, it's English. It's really hard work to try and raise bilingual children, and because we've put in all the effort, they've kind of come out that way. So they'll speak English and then suddenly switch into Japanese or mix them up as well. It's kind of cute at this young age. If I speak Japanese, my son freaks out and just won't speak to me. If I speak Japanese to my daughter, she's just like, Daddy, speak English. A lot of kids in Japan have extracurricular activities, cram schools or piano lessons, violin lessons, ballet, many different things. And my son is no exception. He goes to football because he likes football, had an interest in piano, so he goes to a piano school, and he goes to Saturday school as well. And so my daughter goes to Saturday school, which is an international school as well. Try and let them have extracurricular activities, things that they're interested in, but some kids have something every day and things that they're not really interested in. It's just part of the culture. My wife isn't Buddhist or Shinto, but we do get the kabuto for the boys' day, and we have the hinaningyo for girls' day, and we do shichigo-san. It's like a celebration of coming of age of 7 and 5 and 3, and they go to a shrine and get dressed up and take photos. So we do that. We're going to do that soon actually as well. Yeah, when in Japan, we could say when in Rome, but Japan, because we're not in Rome, we're in Japan. In conclusion, on paper, I don't think we do things much differently than a typical Japanese family. So did you learn anything new? Is there anything that you found strange, or is there anything that I kind of missed? Anyway, remember you can support us on Patreon to help us to make better videos. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Peace.